Welcome to your daily focus for January the 24th, 2020. My name is Telly. This is Tarot with Telly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. And I send it right back to you. So we have a new moon in Aquarius at 4 degrees. If you remember back to, I think it was December 26th, we had the solar eclipse, was our last new moon at 4 degrees. And I believe our next new moon is at 4 degrees. And the year, collectively, for numerology, is a 4 energy. So this is really things that we are stepping into and walking away from that will really set the tone, so to speak, for what we'll be concentrating on a lot throughout 2020. So give this energy your time, connect to it. So 24 is a 6 energy. Love, definitely, family. 6 energy is also about your health and well-being, your daily routines, and giving it focus and strengthening a part of that. Either your routine, making it stronger so it works, the time works better for you or more for you. Health choices, definitely. If we add up the numerology for today, it's an 11, so the Justice card appears, telling us that we need to commit. And I kind of get this to ourselves right away. Commit to ourselves and our dreams and our passions. And the Justice card is 110% commitment, right? I think I'm going to look at that when it tried to fly away. Oh, let's look at the card. Look what I'm telling you. It's about your light. It's about your gifts. It's about the unique you. Remember, this is happening in Aquarius, this new moon. So it could have a lot to do with the collective and getting out and connecting with other people as well. But the Sun card coming out here is about you. Your light, your magic, your unique, everything about you. For goodness sakes, talents, abilities. The light doesn't come from the sky, the light comes from you. And you brighten up this area to see a path forward. It's based on your past accomplishments. We're very much in white here. New beginnings, new starts. How fitting for a new moon. Put that back in the deck. Okay, I better cut the cards here because the deck, they're taking over. They're saying, get on with it. So let's just cut the deck. The Nine of Wands appears. How many times has this shown up for a moon lately? I want to go back almost, and I should almost chart to see with new moons and full moons, because this card comes up usually right before, right after, during. It's one of our cards. It's a lot about belief and faith. It's a lot about courage. The ones that are behind us represent our paths that we have walked in order to get to now, to get to here. They're all straight, they're all tall, they all have foliage on them, they all have growth. So we've learned, we've grown, we've molded into who we are today. because of those paths behind us. And now we're holding this new wand in our hand, and it's not too pretty, is it? It's all twisted and gnarled, and it's short and it's stubby. And we're looking at it, though, and we're eyeing it up, and we're saying, I can do this. I've got this. We're dressed in red for our passion, for our courage. We are dressed in white for new beginnings, new starts. So perhaps we're awakened to something that we didn't even know that was going to be part of our path. So it's very much like the story that I tell about the young girl who used to spin threads and cords of different colors and strengths for her father. And one day her father said, it's time to take our threads, our ropes, and trade. And we'll get you a husband. And she says, okay, father. So off they go, and there is a great storm, and she's the only survivor. She finds herself waking up on a beach alone, and these guards come and take her away. And they take her and they sell her at the market. And the one gentleman's watching her, and he's thinking, I could give her a better home than a lot of these people. And so he bought her and took her home. And what he did was he made different cloths and canvases of different strengths and colors. And so she learned how to make tarps and materials and do the patterns. And then one day he says it's time to go and trade, and off they went and boarded the ship, and it was overtaken by pirates, and they took her prisoner. And they taught her they put her to work making the large masts for the sails. And of course a great storm comes, and she finds herself alone on the beach, being the only survivor of this great storm. And she looks up into the sky, and she's like, why? Why? Every time I think I got, I'm okay. I've accepted my path. I'm happy. I'm content. I'm grounded. You go and you just tear everything apart. You take it right away. Why? And along come these guards, and they say, we have to take you to the emperor. And she says, I know. And so off they go, and the emperor tells her of this prophecy of a lone woman that was going to land one day on the beach all alone. And she would be able to build these great tents, which would bring the emperor great prestige, respect, riches, power. So he asked her, can you do this? And she thought about it for a minute, and she says, yeah, I could probably do that. And he was like, excellent, what do you need? And she says, well, first we need to make the large tarps, the walls, and he goes, we don't have anything like that. And she says, don't worry, I know how to make it. And they got her the materials, and she went to work. And she says, now we'll need some ropes. And they went, well, we don't have anything like that. And she says, don't worry, I know how to make it. And they got her the materials, and she went to work. And she says, finally, we need large poles to hold up the canvases, the huge canvas ceilings and whatnot, and the walls. And they go, oh my goodness, we have nothing like that. She says, don't worry, I know how to make them. So they got her the materials, and she went to work. And because of all her travels and all the different worlds she did see, she saw all kinds of tents and different designs, and she had her own creativity and imagination and innovation, and she made one of the most beautiful tents in all the world. And it brought the emperor great prestige, power, respect, influence, riches. And he says, you've done all this for me, what can I do for you? And she thought about it. And she says, well, a long time ago, me and my father set out to get me a husband, so I guess a husband, please. And he said, marry me. And she did. And they lived happily ever after. I think I first heard that story through Carolyn Casey. Um, so check her out. Um, so we didn't know, she didn't know that all these things were making her to the point where one day she would marry an emperor and live a dream life. So know that you have been being prepared from the moment of your conception for this moment in time. Five of Cups is back. The worry, the concern, looking at the negative side of things. And I kind of get almost like other people could try and steal your dream, your goals, your desires. They'll play them down or not agree, or because I think we're all going to be on our own, especially with the sun coming out and the new moon. We're all going to be on our own focus, even if you don't know that's the energy happening. I think we're going to be focused on ourselves a lot more than anyone else, and it could come across cold. And if we are looking for signs and acceptance and love, we could find that as a wall going up, and they're not with us on it, and there's something wrong, and so there could be turmoil and within relationships, perhaps environments. So it's very important to think positively and don't worry so much, because realize that everybody else is very hyper focused right now on themselves and their focus of where they're going and what they want to create, what they want to do. And being an Aquarius, that's community. That's large groups. The collective. So we'll find that going through our day. Ace of Pentacles is back, though, right in the middle. Ace of Pentacles, something comes in, a gift from the universe, from God, your angels, your spirit guides, to help you set out on your path, to make the impossible possible, to get you started, to get you motivated, perhaps. Something happens, something occurs, some words are said. A certain song sets off a whole series of thoughts in your mind that lead you to an aha moment, an epiphany, to bring in abundance, to bring in great love, to embrace your passions, your dreams, your desires, to grow your abundance. The King of Cups. Well, we haven't seen dear old Dad in quite some time, have we? This is making sure that you've got everything you need in order to go forward. This is Dad asking all those tough, annoying questions to you, but it gave us a list in our head, so when they weren't around anymore, when he wasn't around to say it, we were independent in some way, that we were doing the self-check ourselves. I know my dad was always, where do they live? Where do they work? What's their last name? Who's the parents, These people good to you? Are they nice? You got enough money? You gonna be okay? Where are you staying tonight? Dad used to ask me all those questions because when, especially growing up, at first you don't think about where you're going to be sleeping for the night. You're too excited about the next moment to think that far in advance. And so Dad would come in and ask you, I don't know yet, Dad. So self-check yourself. Take some time to really think it through. What do I need in order to go forward? In order to land my dream job, my dream relationship? In order to feel healthier and wealthier and alive? How do I build my energy? How do I build my time, my resources? What do I need to accomplish? What do I need to do? And am I happy doing this? Am I safe doing this? Am I grounded doing this? Does it give me peace of mind? Does it bring in joy? Does it bring in happiness? Think about it today. Allow your thoughts to go to your tomorrow of what you want. And the Four of Cups. It all starts with gratitude. Besides love, I think gratitude is like a number 2. It's such a beautiful, strong energy. And when you start being grateful for just the small things in your life, the things that you do have, the things that you do have to work with, to be happy for, to be thankful for, more comes to you. I don't know if you could hear the dogs playing out there. I know they sound like they're hurting each other or they're snarling at each other, but I bet you their tails are wagging like crazy right now. They get along remarkably well, so they are playing. I promise you, they're happy. Oh, here comes Milo now. Hi, Milo. What are you doing? Yeah, Dylan got a spot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're such a big boy. I love you too. Yes. Now you're going to go down. Okay. Now, go out. Hi, Dylan. And off they go. I am so grateful for them. Every day I hug them. I tell them that I love them and I am blessed to have them in my life. So, what little ways are you grateful for your environment, for the people in your life, the things in your life, the animals in your life, the breath of air? Start a gratitude journal. It's a beautiful thing to do. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down one thing that you are grateful for. Read it aloud. Okay, use blue ink as well. It opens up your creativity and your spirituality. Okay, so baby blue preferably, actually. Write down one thing that you are grateful for. And go to sleep. Read it aloud, go to sleep. Next night, write down a second thing, read them both aloud, go to sleep. Well, I don't even think you need to say them aloud, as long as you give it focus. You fall asleep faster, you sleep better. You feel, you start to feel like you're starting to put the focus where it needs to be, okay? So we had this card where our focus is on the negative of what's going wrong, of where we can't succeed or we can't push through or we can't connect. And so we have to really watch this energy. And being grateful is an excellent tool in which to do that. Let's get a well-being card. So I think Mercury and Mars are talking. Don't forget, Venus and Jupiter are still talking too. So we talked about that yesterday. Mercury and Mars are having a great conversation. So our reflexes will be quicker today. And going forward over the next 2 weeks, actually, it's a new moon. We'll be able to think on our feet, kind of thing. We'll be able to make decisions quickly, and they're going to be strong. I mean, and we had the King of Cups there saying, we will be grounded. We will be, having that background voice in our head asking us, doing the checklist for us, making sure that we're on the right track, we're doing the right things, we've got everything that we need. We have the law of attraction. The most powerful universal law is, my friend, the law of attraction. The law of attraction, and people, they say all the time that they say things all the time and nothing happens, nothing appears. But I don't think that they understand words as much as they feel our vibration that we are putting out. So if we're putting out a vibration of sadness, sadness will come and find you. It's attracted. Like attracts like. Fear, anxieties, You know, that's why babies don't, get comfortable in some people's arms, because the person is just terrified of holding this brand new baby. And so the baby starts to squirm, and it's just a vicious circle, right? They get more nervous. The baby struggles a little bit more. They feel the vibration. You know, somebody gets into your car and they're upset. You feel it. You ask them before you can even look at their face. You know, what's the matter? What's going on? Or in their voice sometimes, the vibrational pitch. So you want to raise your energy, obviously, then to feeling joyful and happy and successful and loved and in love. And practice raising your energy so that you are leaning towards joy, happiness. Raise that emotion. You're thinking of that dream job, or that beautiful house that you want, or that car you want to drive, or that new outfit, or that beautiful garden that everybody's going to drive by and just be in awe of. You know, what are you dreaming of? What do you want in your life? And feel the emotion that you are feeling when you are imagining that. You create with your every thought. By the universal law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. There's a mouthful. You are attracting the essence of whatever you are giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. So yes, we are attracting in either turmoil, anxiety, fear, or we are attracting joy and happiness and abundance and love. And no, not every day is rainbows and puppies, and unicorns, but you're able to flow through the harder times a lot better. Absolutely. Takes practice. Look at that. The unicorn actually stuck to the book, because that was the last time I used a card. So the unicorn did want to make an appearance, apparently. So what is our animal today? And yes, we will do a Journey of Love card, because it is a new moon, for those of you who want to hang out for that. Look at this. Strut your stuff. That's why the sun went flying out at the beginning, and now the animal's here to tell you, the peacock is here to tell you, strut your stuff. Believe in yourself. Stand tall. You know? Fan those feathers of yours. Show them who's boss in town. That you've got this. That you're going forward. That you're believing in yourself. You're raising your courage. You're raising your expectation of you. And you are believing in you. And go to the peacock. Strut your stuff. Beauty, confidence, foresight, clairvoyance. Never bend your head. Always hold it high and look the world straight in the eye. Peacock is completely aware of his beauty and wants you to work on believing that you too are beautiful inside and out. Peacock believes that you have lost confidence with your inner and outer appearance, or outer appearance. Or in an area of your life, you've lost some confidence. Oftentimes, to regain that confidence, you have to fake it to make it. And it is then that you push yourself into a vibration which is true self. Peacock may have come into your life to show you that you are coming into a new spiritual growth path. It may be time to begin working on becoming a Reiki, quantum touch, tarot, meditation. If you are feeling less than beautiful, embrace Peacock and allow him to develop you strut your stuff. So Peacock, strut your stuff. It's about beauty, it's about confidence, it's about raising your confidence. And sometimes, fake it till you make it. Just don't let them hear your knees knocking, and they won't know you're that nervous. Sometimes just saying, wow, I'm really nervous, to them before you start just kind of takes it away. It's like you said it, and it goes, and you're able to relax. So, but strut your stuff. See your beauty. Know that you've got this. Have faith in yourself, in God, your angels, your spirit guides, but have faith in you. Believe in you. Focus on you. Everybody else will be too. Trust me with this. So a brand new path, Nine of Wands there, tells us about a brand new path that we are ready to embark on. Our Journey of Love card is the Temple, 59. That's a beautiful card, huh? Okay, 59. 14. That's simplifying things in your life. Okay, the Temple. Ooh, it's a long poem. Love should be given as it's received. On this day I grant you the love of 1,000 mountain streams, the pleasure of 100 bleats from a newborn baby fawn. For I too cry for love, and like the fawn, I cry with the hunger of being alive. And on this day, I cry for the happiness of giving, and the warmth of receiving, the softness of your gentle touch. It is moments like these when I smile for the someone who will always care. Okay. The lover and the beloved meet in a sacred place. They take respite from the cares of the world, entering into the sanctuary where only they exist. You are in need of this. Meditation, making love, connection, dance, intimacy, surrender to the moment. Your body and soul need to enter into the temple and participate in a sacred ceremony. Choose to gift this to yourself. Set aside time. Turn off the computer and the mobile telephone. Turn on music and set the lighting. Be in the present moment. Do you remember your body? Ah, yes, here it is. Can you be the temple with presence and delight? This oracle brings guidance to take time out to smell the flowers, savor the pleasures of life, renew your connection to the inner lover. Your sensuality wants to come out and play. You are encouraged to explore scent, touch, taste, explore feeling. You are encouraged to play with color. What moves you? What brings you into the connection with yourself in this moment again? It is the wholeness of the divine self-connection in sacred space. That will best nourish you now. Wow, that was powerful. Or at least I thought so. So you are the temple. You are the vehicle. You have it inside you to do what you need to do, what you want to do. So set those goals, set those dreams, set those desires. And take some time out to love you, embrace you. Be grateful for you, who you are, and how you got to now. Be grateful that the path will be straight and you will be blessed and protected along the way. You only need to ask. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.